Good afternoon, Islanders. It is Monday. If there's one thing you can learn from my vlogs, it's where not to put your camera. Quick story for you guys. About a month ago, when I got my MacBook, I cleared off my desktop computer and made it ready for my brother to be able to use it because I figured I have a MacBook now. I don't need my crappy old desktop. Well, my desktop is in my room, and now my brother spends most of his time in my room at my desk, and I feel chased out of my own room now. Add that to my two sisters, one of whom is sometimes home, sometimes not, and my parents, and just about every room in the house where I could be alone and relax is usually used up on the weekends. Speaking of weekends, I had a crap weekend for personal reasons that I am terrible at expressing and won't bore you with. But suffice it to say, it had to do with the future, and I had a very bad weekend because I started thinking too much about the future. Taylor, I liked what you said about the algebra thing. We need to learn how to learn. I thought that was a very good way to look at it. Camera shift. And I was thinking about what you said about schools not allowing social media sites, etc. And I get your point about learning to use these tools. So thinking about myself as far as an online presence goes, I have Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, of course. And of course the culture is very different for all of those things, and it's just kind of something I picked up. No one really taught it to me, and I don't think anyone could have taught it to me. I think back to my computer applications classes that I took as a freshman, which were based around office programs. Actually, that was the entire class, was learning how to use Microsoft Word and Microsoft PowerPoint. I think that class would have been quite a bit worse with any sort of social media aspect because it isn't really something you can put in a textbook, and let's face it, most teachers need a textbook. I think social media skills are better taught in a broad sense, like what's important and why it's important to use capitalization or learn how to spell. Things like general communication. That's all it really is, it's just communication. Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, they're all platforms for different ways of communicating with other people. The second reason I think a social media class is a bad idea is because it's always changing. Any sort of classroom curriculum formed around social media is going to be outdated in a year. Anyway, it's just over 2 weeks until I move up to Duluth. Looking forward to that a lot. Hope things are working out for everyone. Look forward to hearing everyone else's responses about a social media classroom aspect this week. Have a good week, and DFTBA.